I'm hyped on this thing.
Ryan is a madman.
You gotta put a little spice on it.
I'm not shotgunning this.
Send it.
That's good. I sip it. I'm not shotgunning this. I like to enjoy my drink.
I mean, that's the homie.
Welcome back to This vs. That. On today's episode, we have the gnarliest lineup that I've seen probably in this show's history. Here's some specs really quick though.
We got Burnyard alumni versus something I've never seen before.
That's right, equal power to weight, equal top speed, equal level of danger, which is off the charts. Is a 5-finger point too aggressive?
not for this. We need aggression in this one.
Sir, introduce yourself.
I'm Chaz Senato. This is my 2015 Honda Grom. We got a little small shop in San Diego where we build and tune these things all in-house.
I'm hyped on this thing.
This is the most ridiculous Grom I've ever seen. I don't know, have you ever driven a Grom that's just like right out of the box?
I've only ridden a Grom once and it was super fun, but this one looks like it's all built up.
It looks like literally everything's changed. Now let's start at the power plant though.
So the power plant is a CBR300R, and then yeah, it's big board, 84 millimeter big bore. It's got oversized valves, titanium retainers, dual valve springs, Crowler cams. Built to Apex actually 3D scanned the bike and made it so we can run the intake manifold out the side because
Nice.
a CBR has a twin spar frame and the airbox is like under the seat.
Yeah.
So this is a single spar frame, so the only way to run the throttle body is to kick it out the side. So the injector and everything is in the
Hell yeah.
in
Oh, it's done
you
really
can
nice.
see the so there's no filters, just
Yeah.
Question on that is, what does a stock Grom make for horsepower and what does this make?
So a stock Grom, we've dynoed 100 of them on our dyno, makes like 7 horsepower on a good day.
7?
7 horsepower.
7.
Zero to 60, maybe.
7
7
horsepower?
It's extremely
Is it a Briggs,
underwhelming.
it comes with a Briggs and Stratton with a pull start? What does this make?
This one makes 40.
So you went from 7 to 40.
Literally, yeah.
You got an Öhlins damper and you got an Öhlins shock.
Well, the bike wasn't designed to go fast, you know.
Clearly.
So
What are these wheels? These look awesome.
Yeah, they are.
yeah, they're custom wheels. So stock, I think they're like only 2-inch wide in the front and like 3-inch wide in the back. These are 12x4 in the front and then 12x6 in the back. And then I got some PMT ultra soft slicks on it. But I usually don't run the slicks on it, but for today I put them on.
What do you generally do with this? Drag, stunt, or like road race? Like
Honestly, I do it all. I built this so me and my wife could ride together with like all the Groms and not be slow.
Have you raced any other street bikes?
I have.
What is this like comparable to? Or what have you beat? What have you killed?
Honestly, street bikes, they get surprised, you know?
Yeah.
Can you hang with a 600 on this thing?
Probably until we get to like 50 miles an hour and then
All right.
probably, you know, he's taking off.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's just light, so it just gets off the line pretty fast.
Nice.
What's it weigh?
Right around 200 pounds.
Have you ever ran it down a quarter before?
Not the quarter, but I've run it down the eighth.
Does it want to lift on you when you're riding it?
Definitely,
Yeah?
100%.
So you have to sit just
yeah,
over
I
the
have
tank?
videos like almost every launch, the wheels coming off the ground. So that's
And
gonna
now
be
you
the
have a
problem
slick.
today. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
So I'm assuming you've topped it out before.
yeah, I
What's
topped
top
it out.
speed?
Top speed before with my old gearing. This gearing's a little bit taller to try to tame out first gear, but I've done 113 on it.
What?
Which seems really fast on this.
I mean, the tires are probably rated for 99 miles an hour, but you know.
Why do they make a slick in this size?
Because it's common to do like kart track racing with these bikes.
Oh, okay. So
that's
it's like
why
a road race thing.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. It's a really good looking bike,
Yeah.
man.
There's so much there's carbon bits on everything.
Yeah,
I try to
that's
keep
sick.
it light. The motor's a lot heavier than the stock motor, so
Oh,
you
it's
know,
got carbon bars,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
sick. Yeah, the front end looks really cool. It's it's a really dope, well put together bike, man.
Thank you, thank you.
So looking at this beautifully done, cladded in carbon fiber and other polished bits, let's look at this Bronco. This This man welded his door molding on. I've never seen that before.
Is that for like bash protect? Oh, but by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we got Ryan here, okay? If you are unfamiliar with this Bronco, just cut to any of the Burnyard sessions.
Hold up real quick. We did a $5,000 like reward at the Burnyard for someone who just did like the gnarliest shred. This dude pulls in a Bronco and we're all like, another one of these things, and just sent it to the moon. Before we even get into it, this thing's fast.
I think so.
I don't believe you. Why is this thing fast? Because it makes no sense.
So it's a 460 block, 521 stroker, 10.5 to 1 compression, roller cam, trick flow heads, Holly sniper, 150 nitrous shot.
How much horsepower does this thing make?
I think ballpark maybe like 650 crank.
Okay, nice. Which size sniper is this?
That is the bigger one.
Okay, well, either way, I love both of your air filters on both you guys' vehicles.
You just take headers and just flip them upside down?
Yeah, so the headers are flipped. They're pie cut a little bit so they could go a little bit tighter because there was no way they were going to go down. The big block was too wide for the frame. This came originally with a 400 in it, and that was what was in it when I went to the first Burnyard, and I think the third one I attended, I grenaded the hell out of it. And I built this motor then.
What else you got done to this thing?
It has lockers front and back. It's lifted because I guess you do that if you're going to do donuts and drift and stuff. I don't know.
Is this stock? Because you got two different shocks.
It's kind of stock. It had quad shocks originally,
Oh,
although
okay.
I moved that one to clear the exhaust.
Did you say quad shocks? Is in
Well, that's what they call it because two on each side.
Oh,
I gotta ask, how fast have you ever gone in this?
Maybe like 50 or 60.
perfect testing.
Yeah.
Just want to know how it feels at speed.
I don't know how it's going to feel at speed. I also don't know how it's going to feel if I run the nitrous for longer than about 1 second because that was how long I tested it. I didn't want to grenade, you know, unless
Hey.
I'm here.
Wait, you got 2 batteries in this thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to crank when it was cold. I think maybe just too much compression, and I put a high torque starter in it and all that stuff. 2 batteries did the
Is that
trick.
battery held down by an industrial zip tie?
Yeah, the one up there is held down by 2 zip ties, so.
Yeah, well, that's a
extra solid.
thick zip tie, so
Yeah, they're
it's fine.
really,
and it's
really
got
solid.
battery cables too.
Yeah.
So.
By the way, real clean cut on that that floor pan.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
What fuel pumps are in here?
It has a couple of 340 liter per hour pumps.
So what is this thing built for? Just dicking off?
Originally, when I built it with the 400, it was just, I don't know, to go off-road and have fun, but the suspension was terrible, and I didn't really know what to do with it, and I had some problems with the motor. Got all that ironed out, went to the first Burnyard and had a bunch of fun doing that, and thought, this thing's great for burnouts and stuff, so that's what that's what it's for now.
I'm glad that we changed the trajectory of this vehicle's life.
I'm gonna build an off-road truck.
I think one of
I'm
those
gonna build a
spools
car
did
to be a
that.
dickhead in. All right.
So,
well, I don't know what we're gonna do in this race.
You know what? I know it's going to be
gonna
fun.
race.
It's going to look dangerous. You boys ready to run? Here's what we do. It's a dig to 1,000 feet, and then you can negotiate from there. Does that sound
I think
good?
they should start at 500.
500.
Yeah, is that cool with you?
That's fine, sure.
Perfect. Let's do it. I don't know what to think. I gotta go with my boy Ryan though, just on sheer overpower and definitely under safety. I don't even know if it'll go in a straight line, but I want to just I just want to see it parties. Big blocks. Let's go.
How do you predict this? It is cool that they're really similar power to weight. I don't know if that thing will stay straight long enough, so I'm gonna go with the Grom, and I just love it.
No idea. I'm gonna go with the Grom though, because it looks nice.
Are you serious? This is the thing, we're doing this. I know this dude's crazy though, so I'll just go with the Bronco, because look at him. Look at that thing. It's a nightmare.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. All right, yeah, the Bronco.
Whenever somebody shows up with something like that at a street race, so I have to go with the Grom.
Hey Dan, you flagging this one? No, you're not. You're not. This man's flagging it right here.
Real Dan.
Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. All right.
Where do you go?
You know what? Sometimes you gotta put a little spice on it.
Earplugs? Earplugs?
I'm gonna take one.
Take one, two.
There you go.
things launched way harder than expected.
Yeah.
Also, both of those things. On the
Also,
pipe, on the pipe the
oddly,
whole
like
run.
a really good race.
Yeah.
That thing moves out.
I know he hit the button though.
I think you bang limiter a little bit on one of those shifts.
Yeah, I did.
So he won the first one. We'll let you start the negotiation. What do you want for the next race?
Let's do the same. I just get the hit.
You want the hit?
I
Okay.
feel like it was pretty fair.
Yeah.
He wants the hit. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with
Because
that.
you took him by about a car and a half. So
Yeah, I forgot to purge the nitrous, and I just kind of hit it, and shit happens.
wow. I love your entire identity around automobiles. Everything's like, yeah, I don't know, I just did it.
Round 2.
That looked bad close.
Super close.
Riley probably slowed him down, and then Ryan kind of missed a gear.
No one told Ryan not to do donuts over the airport sign, huh? All right, so he took both, but you want a bonus
I
round?
only got you by like one or a half this time.
I had to lift too, so.
What do you want? It's your race.
I want a car.
You want a car? That's cool.
Car or a bike?
So we came to congratulate you on winning, but you kind of already congratulated yourself. He wants a bonus race. He just wants to take one car length as a start, trying to get a more fair race. You go with that?
Sure.
Bonus round.
Wow. Ryan is a madman.
What was that noise?
There's a lot of things
Have you
about
ever seen
that
the movie
truck I don't
Cloverdale?
understand.
It's kind of the noise it was making. He's such a calm person, but his level of aggression behind the wheel doesn't match. You can never tell if this thing's running.
Here he goes. He's got the eye of the tiger. I see that.
I don't know how you stop him. You need a remote kill switch.
You don't stop America, okay? That's how it's done, baby!
Woo! And that's how we end this episode.
One of the most anticipated races.
The automotive industry is counting on you right now.
Future, man.
No.